Seattle Sounders are champions once again. And TFC's improbable run to MLS Cup ends in disappointment.
Toronto FC will not be going home with the Major League Soccer Cup tonight. Thousands of TFC fans left heartbroken after a 3-1 loss to the Seattle Sounders. I'm American Natividad at RS Restaurant, where a good chunk of the TFC faithful chose to catch this afternoon's game. Many hoping, of course, that we'd be celebrating a win tonight, but we unfortunately fell short. The many fans I spoke to afterwards, however, are still hopeful for next season.
How am I feeling right now? Next year, definitely next year. You know what? We got one at theirs, they got one at ours, now they got it. Next year, we're coming back here.
I think they played really good, but it was a good effort. Unfortunately, they didn't win.
Very disappointed, but also looking forward to next season. I feel like that it will be an equalizer kind of season where we're going to go back to Seattle and probably beat them.
Is there a moment where you felt like it was a lost cause for Toronto FC?
I think once you have like a 3-0 lead with 15 minutes remaining, there's not much you can do. But they played well. They came back, got 1 goal back, so at least went down with a fight.
Now, ahead of this afternoon's game, Mayor John Tory and Seattle's Mayor Jenny Durkin made a friendly bet, and as a result of the game this afternoon, Seattle winning, Mayor Tory now has to send Mayor Durkin 3 albums from Toronto area artists, including Drake, The Weeknd, and Blue Rodeo. Not bad, they get to enjoy some artists from our hometown, as well as the Toronto sign will be lit in green on Friday, and he has to wear a Sounders FC scarf for a full day. They also agreed to each donate $300 for every goal to a local nonprofit for every goal that their respective team scored. Now, coming up, we'll have a breakdown of what happened and give you highlights from the game. As well, we're going to chat with a marketing expert as to why, even though you see lots of fandom here, it's still a little difficult for TFC to build their fan base. American Natividad at RS Restaurant, where it was packed to capacity this afternoon as Toronto FC faced off against the Seattle Sounders in the MLS Cup Final, unfortunately falling short and not getting that championship title that they were hoping for. Now, Toronto does have a pretty passionate fan base here, and despite the team winning a championship a couple of years ago, attendance at games still falls short of what it could be. Now, earlier today, we spoke to a marketing expert who says with so many teams in the Six, it's tough for TFC to get a slice of that sports fan market.
So there's a lot of competition in general for the discretionary dollar, or for the leisure dollar as we call it, and it's just a matter of creating a compelling value proposition or compelling entertainment product that people will want to support. At the same time, Major League Soccer, there's a lot of games in the season, so really there isn't that sense of urgency to want to buy tickets, but the team still is in the upper third in the league in attendance.
Now, in contrast, fan support in Seattle has been strong since the team's inception a couple of years ago. But Sadler says in Seattle they don't have a hockey or basketball team, so that could be what's contributing to that. However, here at home in Toronto, we saw it today for sure, TFC has a very passionate, very strong, dedicated fan base who are looking forward to next season.